Hey everybody, welcome to my channel. My name is Donna and I'm going to do a walkthrough of the Slow Tarot by Lacey Bryant today. Because I am trying to do one tarot deck a month, I am a lot more selective about what I'm buying rather than just going and getting a bunch of mass market things and just, I really did study this deck. However, I didn't watch a bunch of walkthroughs. I watched a couple and got bits here and there, but never an entire one because I wanted to get my first impressions of these cards organically and see what I saw in them and picked out. So although I have walked through and looked through this deck a couple of times myself, there are still things that I am picking up out of these cards. But let's just take a look and see what we notice together. And if you see things that I'm not seeing, please drop them in the comments because that really helps, particularly because this guidebook that comes with it is, it's not a whole lot to sneeze about. But I got these cards for their beauty. Tarot Oracle and Brian, Papa Squirrel, did a live video looking at some of these cards together a while back, and it was just beautiful. And I decided right then or there, okay, this is going to be my deck for February. And I'm so glad that I decided on this one. So let's get started. It comes in this 2-part box. And this is a collection of 78 paintings that Lacey Bryant did for this project. It took her 6 years to do each of these cards, and the fact that they are oil paintings, I think just really makes this way more exciting. And I'm going to apologize right from the get-go if you hear parrots in the background that sound like they might have Tourette's syndrome, or roosters that think they've got to talk, because I had a rooster outside my window just a little bit ago yelling, and then my parrots are in the room behind me and they're yelling. So you guys know how it is. This is just the way it is around here. So these are the card backs, and they're really pretty. They're this kind of brown color, a darker brown, not quite chocolate, a little bit more red hues in it, but they are reversible, as you can see. And this cardstock is, can you pick up and see that linen? They're not real thin cards. They're about like playing cards, really. But that linen makes them more sturdy. I don't see this deck like getting screwed up anytime soon, no matter what. These are the sides. I don't know that I don't know yet. I haven't been inspired to edge this yet, but let's look at these cards and just see what we see. This is the Fool. And I look at this and I am just blown away simply by the fact that this is an oil painting and it's a tarot card. This is beautiful. And you've got the Fool. It is more modern. She's got the handbag, and look at the little dog. You put a dog in any card, of course it's typical for there to be a dog in a Fool card, but if there's a dog in a card, it's just right off the bat going to be, better than other cards. So that's the Fool, and here is the Magician. Now, this is really cool. So, she's got all the tools down here, and she's got the Ouroboros going around, which is really cool. And it looks like she's got her claws up here. I don't know if you can see. Let me get out a pointer. There's claws that are up here that it's like she's clawing at the fabric. I don't know. See, back in the 70s, there used to be wallpaper that people would put up that was like these scenic backgrounds and nature scenes and trees and stuff. We actually had one in the house I grew up in. But yeah, a whole wall that looked like a forest. Very groovy, especially with the orange shag carpet. But this looks like she's like ripping a hole maybe in the veil, and just like, I don't know. What do you guys think? What do y'all think? Okay, now moving on to the High Priestess, and now we've got, instead of the two pillars, we've got these sphinx-looking things, and of course we've got the black and the white, and I like her blue hair, and it looks like there's trees back up here with all different kind of colors happening, and it looks like she's like up in the air, like she's levitating. The moon is down here, and there's this tree going down. It's like a reflection. This is like a reflection of this tree, but it doesn't have, down here, it doesn't have the foliage on it. So that's interesting. It's kind of like the, you know, the longer seasons and then the darker, you know, seasons. So I don't know. We shall see. Okay, and the Empress, check her out. My goodness, what a beautiful woman. You know, I could just seriously do a lot of path working with this deck. I feel like I could just step in and just sit down with her and ask her what's on her mind. You know, looking at this card, I can hear the water that's going, and yeah, it's just really pretty. Beautiful Empress. Now the Emperor. The Emperor is usually not my favorite card in any deck. It just so happens to be that that is also my birth card. So, well, I have a love-hate relationship with the Emperor, really. But that's really beautiful with the kind of the fiery sky in the background. And you've got this village down here. Yeah, I really don't know much more to comment on about that card. The Hierophant there, he's standing there and he's got all these birds down there. And it's like, is he feeding the birds, or is he like preaching to them? Are they his supplicants? They look like it. I mean, here's the like studious ones that come and they sit in the front pews. And then here's like where I always was, like in the back of the church, doing my own thing, flapping my wings and being an idiot. So, you know, but he's got the as above, so below happening here. It is a pretty card. It really is. As far as Hierophant cards go, I kind of like it. The Lovers is gorgeous. I mean, can you imagine? They're just out here, like, not a care in the world. Just all alone and getting ready to have their bow chicka wow wow happening. Okay. But look at this back here. Something that I just noticed. There's a house back here and it is on fire. So what does that mean? I mean, really? I don't know. Better pay attention, folks. Okay. The Chariot, check her out. What a doll. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Got the Luna Moth down here. You know, it's interesting too. She's got a flashlight here. So it doesn't, while it doesn't look like it's, you know, nighttime in this picture, it does look like it's in that liminal space, you know, dusk. So yeah, she's got a flashlight. She's prepared. Oh, she's got actual like travel trunk behind her on the bike. She's really going places. She's setting out, doing her thing, and she's ready. She's prepared. And this Strength card, look at this. You guys, this is one of the most loving and most beautiful Strength cards I think I have ever seen. Look at that dress. Let me hold this up a little bit closer. Look at that dress. And look at that lion. I mean, it looks like he's smiling. The Hermit. Now check him out. He's sitting up against that tree. And he's chill. It's like he's part of the root system almost. You know what I mean? And his legs kind of look like they're in that, you know, hanged man position. It's really cool. I like that. I like that he's holding that lantern. Okay. Onward. Fortune. So this is the Wheel of Fortune, and I really don't know much about this other than it's beautiful. She's beautiful. She looks really freaking sassy. She's got the same kind of gray hair happening in her hair that I've got. Yeah, beautiful Wheel of Fortune. Balance. So this would be justice. And I don't really know where this is justice, really. Although, you know, if you look really closely, really closely, this that she's got in her hand is a candle that is lit. She's got her cup right here. This candle, though, this gives me pause because this chick is standing out here in the middle of a field and there are hay bales all over the place. If she screws up one time, just one time, guess what? That's going to be a grass fire, folks. Yeah. And it looks windy. I don't know. There's the Hanged Man. Check him out, guys. He's doing that thing. Okay, there he is. He's doing that thing with the yarn in his hands. I don't know what that's called. I know other kids on the playground used to do that whenever I was a kid. I really don't know much about it. It looks, look, there's spider webs literally growing up around his leg there. Beautiful. Just beautiful. And this death card. These look like, are they poppies? They kind of look like poppies. And I really like him. He's got these little clackers in his hand, and there's like a line of people back over here with umbrellas out. Moths. Rotten apples down here. So there's like decay. There's a couple of candles that are lit here, but this one looks like it's been blown out. Also, you guys, it isn't always really apparent at the offset, but this is where the numbers are for this deck. I watched Simon's walkthrough of this, and it took him a while. He didn't see this 0 on the Fool card right up there because it kind of blends in. So, yeah, they do have the numbers on the cards. Okay. Temperance. Everybody's just chilling, and looks like they've got Jeeves. This window is busted up and broken down there too. It's interesting. What do you guys think? Okay, now this card here is one that there has been like a fair bit said about it. You know, my friend Lisa at Supportive Tarot, when she found out I was getting this deck, and she goes, oh, I had to pass it on because, and I said, because there was one card, and I asked her which card it was, and she said it was this card. And I see why. However, I am not off-put by this card. People have said that, you know, they've got this woman with a weight issue, and there's food around here to tempt her and all of that. There's all kinds of temptation happening in here. If you look at these people and these people, not that there's anything wrong with what they've got going on, but you know what I'm saying. You guys, I look at this and I do not see a fat woman. I don't. I see a beautiful woman. She looks like she's fun. Look at her face and her hair. She looks kind of like a punk. I dig her. She's gorgeous. I don't have a problem in the world with this card. I think she should have a fantastic view of her body. She just looks like she's perfect. There's nothing wrong with this card. I don't think she's fat, you guys. I really don't. So, beautiful. The Tower. Now, this is cool because you've got, it's raining outside. So, you know, this kid has been like, he can't go out and play. He's pissed off. He's spent all this time building this tower, and he's got this cat down here that could have really been an asshole and fucked the tower up, you know, to begin with, because, well, cats are assholes. They just are. You guys, don't flip out and unsubscribe just because I said cats are assholes. They really are. I have cats. I have cats that I love very much, but they're little assholes. They really are. But yeah, it looks like he's just worked so hard on this, and while the cat could have fucked it up, looks like he's the one that's just decided, screw it. I don't like it. I'm going to knock it down. I'm going to start over from the beginning and make it a totally different way, which is really, really what the tower is. I mean, this is something that's temporary, and it gets knocked down, so you have a chance to start over and make it the way you want it to be. You know, we grow and change, and we don't need our towers to stay the same. And we have the star, and she's up here. Look at that ocean. I hope that this is picking this up. But that ocean is angry. But beyond these clouds, there's the star. And I can't remember what these things are called. These... See, I mean, what are the things that they use for navigation on the ocean? Sextant? Yeah, sextant. That's what that... I had to ask my child, you guys. He knows way more than I do. Okay. So, yeah, she's got one of those. But, I mean... She looks like she's just calm. She's chill. She's like, I've got this. I can see where I'm going. Okay. The moon. Look at this, you guys. Look at the pathways. We still have the pathways. And they go up to these doors inside the mountain. I love, like, the idea of, like, being inside a mountain. It reminds me of very much like Game of Thrones. Yeah. Beautiful. Okay. Moving on. And my God, the colors in this. This is the first time I've actually looked at this in daylight. And the colors are really standing out to me a lot. The sun, you've got this little girl in her sundress, and she's absolutely precious. Out playing in the sunflowers, and you know what is really fun is to plant sunflowers like in like a crescent, and then as they grow, then you tie the tops of them together, and it makes like a little bitty teepee that kids can play in. And then there's a beetle down there. I don't know. It's just really, really pretty. I love it. The fact that these are oil paintings, again, just makes this deck so much more special, I think. The Judgment card. There's a lot going on here. This is like, she's looking into a mirror and looking back at herself. But look, this is like infinity mirrors. It just keeps going. And I don't know what's really happening with the walls here. But she's got the feather in her hair. And this almost, to me, this feels like at the end of the day, you have to take a look at yourself. No one else is to blame for the decision, excuse me, if I can speak, the decisions that you make. And at the end of the day, it's just you. You have to face yourself. And I don't know, it's like the fact that it's infinity, person after person. I mean, it's almost like I get a past lives feel here. Okay, I'm going to move on. But that's beautiful. Beautiful. Okay, here is the world. Is centered. Have I been off center this whole fucking time? That would really piss me off. Oh, well. I'm not perfect, y'all. Newsflash. I ain't perfect. The world. This is really gorgeous. This is, oh gosh. I see it across the room. I could go grab it, but I'm not going to. We did a homeschool project with the planets where we painted them, and we all set them up on the little thing where they rotate, and that's what this is. Okay, enough said. But so I guess this is like the sun in the middle here. And then you got the planets going around, and the planets each have their own moons. And okay, moving on. Now, with this deck, I do want to say right off the bat that the aces do not have borders, okay? All of the borders in this deck are different. The Major Arcana has black borders, but guys, these borders are not huge. They're not, look at these, look at this. I love when decks do this. So the different suits, this is kind of a brown. Let's see, this is the coins. So this is Pentacles. And then this, I believe, is air. So yeah, this is swords. And then this is water or cups. And then this is fire or wands. I love having the borders do this. There's a lot of decks that have that going on. Like Radley Valentine's decks do this. Where they have just different borders. Of course, these borders are not huge. They're not intrusive. They're not pissing me off. I'm good. So, okay. Now you know. So, here we've got all these little bugs flying in. This wand looks like it has some new growth on it, but it's also on fire. And you got the little salamander climbing up it. I think that's a salamander. You guys, don't be lizard Nazis. I have no idea if that's a salamander or some other freaking lizard. I have no clue. I'm just talking, okay? Talking out my ass like I do. So then there's all these bugs flying around. And at the base here, you can see there's like embers where it has been on fire. But I love that there's dandelions in there, you guys. Dandelions, hello. Look at, I've got a dandelion tattoo, and they turn into birds and fly away, and I love it. So, okay, there you go. And now we have the Two of Wands, and we see him mapping things out and planning with his compass. He's got a globe back here and a globe back there. And yeah, this is just, did I say he? This, you guys, this is gender fluid. I don't know. Like, this is, doesn't matter. Really doesn't. But I would hate to say, you know, use improper pronouns. Okay. Now we have the Three of Wands, and oh my goodness, could you not just step into this card and be the fourth person standing with them, looking over this vast valley with the sunset coming up? Oh my goodness, you guys. And all the little bees flying around. Again, are these poppies? They kind of look like poppies. I don't know, y'all. Okay, the Four of Wands. I love the fact that they're building it. They're working on it. This is, you've got your balance, your structure, but this is still like very much in the works. It's not all done yet. So it's like, yeah, you've got some stability, but you still have to keep working. You're not there yet, guys. And it looks like they're going to have some sort of a harvest festival or something happen, because they've got all of these things harvested. And you got the, you know, marching band over here with the flag girls, and there's a balloon. Okay, moving on, moving on, moving on. Oh my gosh, the Five of Wands. And I always say the Five of Wands is my boys, because I have 5 boys. And I mean, just the whole, yeah, running around with sticks, beating the shit out of each other, kind of play fighting. And sometimes it gets real. But these kids are adorable. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. So cute. Okay, the Six of Wands. Now, I can't see how this is picking up on the camera. Let me raise it up a little bit. It's just a silhouette, but you see they're holding this person up. I love the sky, this burst of light coming through the clouds. Very magical indeed. And the Seven of Wands, look at him. And now I'm like hearing the Jetsons singing Moving On Up in my head. Not the Jetsons. Did I say the Jetsons? Fuck me. The Jeffersons. The Jeffersons, you guys. That's what I'm singing in my head. Not that it matters. If you don't know me yet, understand that my brain works musically. I see things or I hear trigger words and then I have songs in my head immediately. This happens a lot with tarot. 8 of Wands. I love that these birds are flying and showing this movement, but they're going to have to be freaking fast, which, I mean, the 8 of Wands is all about speed, right? They're going to have to get there and get this shit done because these wands are on fire. So if they don't get where they need to be going, there's not going to be anything left. The fires will have burned up all of that fuel. The 9 of Wands. Oh, goodness. Bless her heart. She looks like she has seen some shit. Bless her, bless her. Okay. The 10 of Wands, and you see, these are planks. They're like 2x4s he's hauling, and looks like there's a project behind him. This is perhaps a house or a barn or something that he's building. He's got in the works. Once again, a bunch of bugs flying all around him. That's bound to piss him off. Okay, the Page of Wands. There is the little salamander lizard guy again that we saw in the Ace of Wands. And the page now has it. Campfire. Tent. Yeah. Okay. Ooh, the Knight of Wands. Oh, I like him. I like him. He reminds me of my friend's dad that used to be a biker, and I used to ride with him on his bike sometimes. Before I got married, matter of fact, he said, okay, he said, you and I need to go on a bike ride together because we need to talk about life. Before you get married, I have to give you all of my fatherly advice. So that was great. It reminds me of him very, very, very much. I like him. I really do. The Queen of Wands. Look at how gorgeous she is. Look at the tattoo. Okay, there we go. We got the salamander guy again down here. Got the salamander tattoo on her foot. She's got tattoos all up and down her arms. I like her. Look at that. Look at these puppies. My goodness. She looks great. She really does. I like her a lot. I feel like I could sit and hang out with her. I really do. The King of Wands. Check this. Okay, this is smoking a cigar. He's got a mask. He's obviously outdoors, but he's got a lot of indoor stuff happening. His third eye is on fire. Wow. I don't know what the deal is with the lamp up in the corner. Do you guys, somebody tell me what you think that lamp's about? Please. Wow. Cool, cool, cool. Okay, now we're moving on again. I'm going to have to pick this up. Otherwise, this video is just going to be epically long. And it's really going to take me 10,000 years to upload it because I live in a geographical odyssey where the internet sucks. So, here we've got the Ace of Cups. There's a dragonfly hanging. There's like pearls. Are these pearls that are bouncing around? I dig it. I dig it. I dig it. Look at the Two of Cups sitting here hanging. Oh, he's got tattoos of a dragonfly up on his neck. Ah, love them. These people, I'm just amazed again that these are oil paintings because look at their faces. They're like they're real people. These are real people, you guys. I'm telling you. This Three of Cups, this just looks like... This looks like what I need right now is to have some chick time with my girlfriends. Yeah. The Four of Cups, he's sitting there and she's coming and she's like, look, you look dissatisfied. Take this. Yeah, and that one's actually got steam coming off of it. Okay. Oh, bless his heart. Oh, poor baby. I just want to scoop him up and say, you know what? It's okay. It's all right. Look, you didn't break all of them. There's still some back there. Not all of them are broken. I'm not going to, like, make you sit in a timeout chair. I'm not gonna, no. There's rain happening outside. Ooh, almost, it looks like, not only is there rain, but it almost looks like there's people standing here, like ghosty people. Also, the mirror, you see the mirror, there's a door that's open in the back, a door in the reflection. There's that cat, you guys, the black cat. The Six of Cups. Yes, yes, yes. They're just chilling. There's a cat there. I mean, beautiful house, beautiful card, beautiful flowers, the whole teacup business, all of it. Cute kids. Moving on. Seven of Cups. You can see everything in the cups. Just got a key and an apple. Is that an owl or a cat? I can't see. There's a locket. All kinds of things happening. It's very Seven of Cupsy. Okay. Eight of Cups. There he's just like, he, she, somebody. They're just like, I'm done. Moving on. I'm not going to let the good Lord hit me. I'm not going to let the door hit me where the good Lord split me. That's it. Okay. Okay. I love her. I just love her. You guys, look at her. She's got her cabinet there with all of her treasures that she stored up. They're very precious to her. I love it. Okay, moving on. The Ten of Cups, beautiful house, kids playing in the yard, all of the cups like making a rainbow in the sky. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Look at the page. Oh, he reminds me of my oldest boy when he was little. He's turning 25 this year. But mommies always remember and see their babies when they're little. Yeah. The Knight of Cups. Check him out. What is this he's writing in on? Lisa from Supportive Tarot needs to help me out because she would know her mythical creature business. This is some sort of a water horse happening. Dig it. Look at this Queen of Cups. Look how beautiful she is. Oh my goodness. That dress is to die for. Okay. The King of Cups. Check him out. He's so chill. He's like not a care in the world. He's like, look, this is like the ocean. Like he's on water. And all this shit's floating around. There's even a shark back here. Does he give a shit? Hell no. He's like the honey badger. He does not care. I love this. Wait, what is this? What is this? Is this? Okay, wait. Surely this thing can't fly. There's something up in here. What the hell is it? Okay, now here is the Ace of Swords. You got your hummingbirds, and now we've got the Two of Swords. This is really cool. I like this. This battling with all of this, the angry waters below. The fencing. Okay, Three of Swords. Pretty drippy. Looks like a pillow. It kind of, this heart looks like it has depth. Like looks like a pillow. And it's bleeding. This Four of Swords, you see her, she's laying down here underneath. She's got the swords propping up this, this little fabric to give her some shade so she can chill. But she's laying on top of these, like, bricks. These aren't rocks, these are bricks. Like something's been torn down. These are old ruins. And she's laying on top of them. There's a lot to take in with these cards, you guys. The Five of Swords. Check that. She's just like, not today. Not today, my friend. Oh, the Six. Again, I look at this. I can hear the water. I can hear, like, seagulls. I can almost feel that wind and smell the salty air. Beautiful. The Seven of Swords. Check this. Oh. You think you're getting away with it now, but that cat sees everything. And cats are assholes. That cat is going to tell on you. Surprised the cat's not like stuck to his face, like ripping him a new one. Okay. The Eight of Swords, you know. Again, I hear music in my head. Right now I'm hearing Creed. Okay. He's in his own prison. He could get out. He could just totally walk out. He's not trapped. He's just done this to himself. The Nine of Swords, the Nightmare card, the Anxiety card. The 10. There she is laying in a pool of her own blood, and there's wind coming in and birds flying around. Yeah, okay. The Page. Oh, she's cute. She's super cute. Can you tell I like kids? The Knight of Swords. Man, he looks really fast, which he should. This is like the fastest card in the deck. I mean, he's just like, you see the speed. Oh, love it. Okay, I'm just not even going to argue with her right at the get-go. Just looking at her, I am not going to like piss her off because she looks like she's going to come and just like cut somebody. Not even kidding. She does not mince her words. And she does not suffer fools gladly. Ah, the King. I love him. He reminds me of the dude that was on the motorcycle in the Wands suit. I think it was Wands. Yeah. Okay, here is the Ace of Pentacles. Got all kinds of stuff happening. Looks like somebody's like, like in their old jewelry box or their junk drawer or something. This old piece of scarf or something and a dried flower. You've got a coin, some keys, a new key and an old key. Little candle, marble. And this looks like the skull of a mouse. Okay, I'm a taxidermist. Trust me, I know skulls. So this looks like a mouse. So all this stuff has been in there, like lost and forgotten, and left there so long that mouse literally went through all of the stages of decomposition with putrefaction and yeah. So there's nothing left but that skull. Okay. Now, this Two of Coins, here she's like got her coins. She's like, you know, that bathtub. I mean, if she would just turn around, look at how pissed off she would be. Oh my goodness. That water's going everywhere. The Three of Coins. Look, guys. Look at how pretty that is. That stained glass. They're working on this together. He's got his tool belt on. He, she, somebody. This person is got a tool belt on. They're working on this. This is a joint project and it's beautiful and yeah. Okay, you guys, this card right here reminds me of somebody. She reminds me of my favorite mortician in the entire world. Yes, it is okay to have a favorite mortician. It looks like Caitlin Doty. Oh my goodness. She's like head of like the death positive movement. She's like not head of it, but she's very, very active. She's incredible, but that's who it reminds me of. So I see this And yes, she's got the coins balanced between her fingers, and she's got all this draped around her and all that. She's a master with money to be able to do that with her coins, but just her face, she looks exactly like Caitlin Doughty. Don't believe me? Google Caitlin Doughty. The Five of Coins. Okay, so here, the Five of Pentacles, usually you see the people standing outside of the church, you know, the one with like crutches and everything. But this is just a person holding a cup, like a beggar's cup. And I'm going to turn it around this way because I think it'll be easier. So you could look at it as, you know, if you pull this card this way, maybe it means that, you know, you need to give out more charitably than you have been, or, you know, pay attention to things you haven't been. If you get it this way, looks like you're hurting. You know, if you read reversals, whatever. Okay, moving on. Six of Coins. Yes. Got the scales, all of it. Very Six of Coinsy. The Seven of Coins. Look, we've got cheater, cheater, pumpkin eater. He's got cards up his sleeve. Maybe she's there like telling him like, hey, guess what? And something that was pointed out when Tarot Oracle and Papa Squirrel did a video together. Let me find it. Let me find it. Oh, I wish that I had just left it out. Is this the same chick? Looks like it. Fortune. Gambling. Maybe she's like hinting to this guy that like, dude, he's trying to pull one over on you. Pick your head out of your ass. Pay attention. Okay. Eight of Coins. Everybody working together here, and they're hanging all this up, and it's like, it's the progression of, you know, an egg to a little baby caterpillar to, you know, as it goes, the whole metamorphosis. Okay. Nine of Coins. There she is, hanging out. Beautiful. All those paintings and vibrant colors. I dig this very much. 10 of Coins, you've got your family. So the 10 of Pentacles, you've got, look, these are some of the marbles perhaps from the Ace. Maybe that ring is from the Ace too. I don't know. I'm not going to pull it out, but there's a picture. There's a snake here. Wow. Okay. Oh, cutie patootie all a Rudy. Look at her. She's out there just like, dang it. I am going to get out there and bust my ass and make money so I can buy that new Barbie. The Knight. I love him. He's like throwing a coin up in the air. He's just like tossing it up and just playing it cool. Okay, this Queen of Coins. Let's just talk. Does she not look like the best mom in the entire world? Like somebody that is so fun and so loving and so caring. I love her. I love her. I love her. And not just because it's rich. Like she's rich. She's got like coins falling all over the place. No, I love her. That face. The fact that these are oil paintings. Again, blowing my mind. Okay, now look at him. There's the king. Now, there's the snake that shows up here too. But it looks like he's got some sort of like weird, funky science lab happening behind him. Like, what's he doing? Looks like he's hiding in an attic. I don't know. I don't know. But you guys, that is the Slow Tarot by Lacey Bryant. And that is my very, 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 like, I've never shuffled this deck. First time I looked at it in daylight. So forgive me for my, like, thoughts being all over the place about the cards. I will work with this deck a shit ton and get to know it better, and then I might see more things. So in the meantime, thank you so much for watching. If you haven't already, please, you know, subscribe and just hang out, you know. Let's be friends. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.